Howdy ho, everybody. It's your boys live at Diamond Dallas Studio. I'm Paper Chase.
And I'm the one and only Diamond Juan Barnaby.
That's not his name. Say it again.
Diamond Jan Donaby.
This dude's having a stroke today, I think, or something.
What is it? Let me try one more time. Diamond Don Wannabe.
There you go, buddy. That was actually good.
Third time.
It sounded so epic. What are we listening to? Or watch? We're watching something.
Okay, so, I have never seen this. I'm going to be completely honest, okay? We're doing a reaction to Don Rickles roast Clint Eastwood. And you have no idea who Don Rickles is.
Not a single clue in the world.
Okay. I know Don Rickles. I consider him to be very funny, but I have to be completely honest, folks. For some reason, we just decided to, do something a little bit different than the music reactions that we typically do. So we pulled up a Theo Vaughn, and then we pulled up a Matt Rife, who's like just amazing at crowd work. And now we're going to do Don Rickles. And this is going to be a first-time introduction from my man Paper Chase over here to Don Rickles. So this is, one of the original, just like mean, kind of funny roast comics.
Okay.
But this is from the 80s, so it's like, man, is this going to hold up? I mean, we just did modern comedy. Like, is my man going to enjoy this? Is he going to get some laughs, or is he just going to be like, oh, I don't know? You know what I mean?
I guess we'll have to find out.
After the last two comedy reactions, kind of got some big shoes to fill. But Don Rickles is a frickin' comedy legend. If you know, you know.
All right, then I'm sure I'll love it. Let's see. Let's hope. I'll be brutally honest.
Yeah, I know. So let's go.
Never met Don Rickles.
And right out of the gate, the audio is amazing.
Yeah.
So this is a good start.
Good evening, Clint. Huh? Is this great?
That's great.
Thanks for all the calls. You've done so much for my career.
Okay, you know who Clint Eastwood is, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. It's gone right in the toilet since the last time I saw it. My career.
Clint. In the middle of the punchline, so let's rewind it.
Is this great?
That's great.
Thanks for all the calls. You've done so much for my career. It's gone right in the toilet since the last time I saw it. Would you mind standing up for a second, Clint? It means a lot to the people. All right, just lift your arms. Okay, you're clean. Sit. But every lady in the room wanted to grab you like that. Nice to see you, Kyle. I remember you in Yugoslavia. Hello, Mother. How are you? You're going to come into a lot of money someday. But it's great, Clint. I can't believe it. All the calls. You've been so great to me, Clint. You've done everything for my career. Since Kelly's Heroes, I haven't worked. You've been marvelous. I know you're busy in Carmel saying to everybody you're a mayor and so forth. If you're a mayor, I'm a Mau Mau fighter pilot. I'll tell you that. Anyway, it's great. And Jasha, this is great. You get on top of a farm roof and go, ah, 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 ah. And Michelle Lee's here. She wants her name mentioned, so we just thought we'd throw that in. But I must say, though, we spent a lot of years in Yugoslavia. It seemed like years. It was 6 months, Clint. You know, we've been great friends. And with Carol O'Connor, Telly Savalas, who was in heat 24 hours a day. He was chasing rabbits, dogs, monkeys. But I must say, Cesar O'Mara's here. He was so great in the 40s. But I'll tell you this. There's Charles Bronson sitting up there. Get up and shoot somebody. Anyway, I'll tell you this. This is your lovely daughter. Your luck, she'll marry a busboy and live in Anaheim. You know, we had so many good times in Yugoslavia. I must say, Mother, what is your first name, Mother? Hi, Ruth. You're a charming lady. How long you been? Anyway, I'm kidding, Ruth. Do you hit the booze a little bit more? Anyway, and you tell Clint it's...
How long you been, that's a good one.
For the heart. But I must say, though, Jonathan Winters is sitting there going, I remember those days. I'll tell you this, though. Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet is sitting over there. They never met you, but they can't believe they got a table. And Buddy Rogers, one of the great band leaders in 1912. They all very, very, very close to you, Clint. These people all love you. And I'm a friend. The hair's going. In a year, you'll have to wear one of those funny little jobs in the front. Anyway. Start laughing, Ma. You're going back in the home now. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh man.
Oh God, that was a good one.
The old lady's sitting here like she belongs here, for crying. And there's Fred McMurray. Fred's enjoying the evening because there's no charge. But I must say,
I love how hard his wife's laughing. Like she's like, it's true. It's so true.
And his lovely wife, June Haver, who was in a movie in 1907. But June, you're very, very lovely, and put Fred in a home. He should be in a home, he really is. But Fred, you look great. You feel good? Smart as a whip. Anyway, give him a couple of question and answer periods. He just rattles them right off. But Clint, it's so good to see you, really. I mean that. We haven't seen each other. Thanks for all. As again I say, from my heart, you've been a good friend to me. We've known each other how long now? Thanks, Clint. Anyway, Clint's one of the fast talkers of all time. I spent a lot of years with you in Yugoslavia, and as I say, it was years, but it was months. But the nicest thing in the world was your lovely daughter and your son, and your lovely mother sits here tonight. I must say, we had great times together. Because when I was up against it, when I first came there with my darling little girl, Mindy, my daughter, who was your lovely lady, was not around then, but Kyle was, and you scared her on Halloween, Kyle. Anyway, but he did, and he ran up and went, boo, and my daughter never forgot it and said, Dad, get friendly with Clint, they're rich. But I must say, God has blessed you with great success, and you deserve it. Because you're the kind of guy that always said to me, hey, Don, a pickup truck and a dog is my life. And I believed you, and that's how I wound up with you in Yugoslavia. With a pickup truck and a dog. So God bless you, and thanks for having me here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Davis Jr.
That was awesome.
There you go, Don Rickles, one of the originals.
Oh, man.
That was great. I really enjoyed that. What a guy, man. What a guy. How long was he doing comedy for?
God, he was
super
around
big in like the 70s, 60s.
I think he was around longer than that. I should look it up because he was like doing shit into the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, he's like one of those roast comics that's just like known for being one of the originals that would just go in there and just let people have it.
That's hilarious, man. I love it. Some of that humor was great. Like it was even, you know, I didn't expect him, especially in this environment with all these actors, celebrities, whatever they might be. Like, I didn't expect him to be that big of like, you know, actually roasting people. I thought it would be a little bit more subtle.
A little more tame.
It started out, there was a lot of references, obviously, that were like pop culture shit that I'm not going to understand, but it still was hilarious. And that's how you make a really good comic. Like, let's see.
Yeah, it says he served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. After the war, studied acting at American Academy of Dramatic Arts. Rise to fame, insult comic. Big break performing at nightclubs in Las Vegas, Miami during the 50s and 60s. His routine was built on roasting the audience. So that's what's kind of funny is, like I said, it's like, you know, we're watching, Matt Rife, who's known for his crowd work. And you could see like, so obviously some of this stuff was written, but like the whole Zsa Zsa Gabor thing when he was like, you know, roasting her a cock-a-doodle-doo or whatever for having the feather dress. Like, I was like, yo, that's brilliant. Cause you know, he had to have come, you know, to that, like on the spot. He just saw her dress and was like, boom. So he was like one of the originators of that kind of like roast style on the spot comedy.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I've never heard of Don Rickles. I'm glad I did. Cause yeah, dude, he seems like a legend. Absolutely hilarious. He passed away in 2017, it said, unfortunately. But he lived a long, beautiful life for sure.
Yeah, and it says Rickles inspired generations of comics from Leno, Letterman, and roasters like Jeff Ross and Bill Burr. So he's one of those people who just had, you know, a game changer and just inspired the generation that we have now of roast comics. You know, I like to watch Kill Tony, so he's like kind of one of the originators of that style of comedy of just like roasting, calling people out, making fun of people.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, man. I loved that. I mean, let us know, guys, down below what's your favorite Don Rickles, you know, I guess what, skit, video, whatever you want to say. I don't know.
Put it in the comments. We'll read it and we'll react to it. That's how it works,
It's that
baby.
easy.
And maybe, throw a little roast in there for my boy.
Yeah.
And me too. You know what I mean?
There you go. Thank you. I was like, come on, dude. Why are you throwing me
I'm
under the
sensitive
bus?
though. You know what I mean? Like
You
I
are
just,
sensitive.
I don't know if I can take it.
Oh, you can take it. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching today, man.
I was just thinking about this because I went to we are like a block away from the Comedy Works. And I was at a comedy show, like sitting in the front row, and it was, let me think, who were we seeing? This is so bad. I'm just like losing my freaking mind. Anyways, like he was one of the opening comedians, and he just like points me out, and you'll get the reference. He was like, "Oh, we got Cody Garbrandt in the front row." The fighter Cody Garbrandt, the UFC fighter. And he's like, "What are you doing here, Cody?" I'll always remember that because I was like, God damn it, he got me.
That's awesome. That's hilarious. Yeah, I love comics like that, man. It's truly, it's very, very hard to just be able to come up with witty stuff like that on the spot. And, like, you're walking a thin line where you want to be dark, you want to be funny, you want to be mean, but you can't, like, go overboard with it. And it's it's talent. It really
well, yeah, and it's funny because some people get so mad, they'll get like so angry. Like we went to like Chris D'Elia, and all he said was something like Mexicans just like have so much pride in being Mexican. And this girl gets up and she's like, "Fuck you."
You're like, Jesus, that wasn't even an insult.
Exactly. He was like, "Hey, calm down." It was just like she had to be taken out of the club. Like the bouncers had to pull her out. And all he said was like, "Yeah, Mexicans have so much pride in being Mexican." And she just like went off and like ran at the stage. Like Adam was like,
some
"What
people
is
are
going
sensitive,
on?"
man. Some people are sensitive, But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like on it, hit that subscribe button, and follow us along our journey to discover new comics, new artists, new music, and just broaden our horizons and have the best time doing it.
That's
subscribe.
right. We love y'all.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.